evening, everybody, and welcome to this special event evening. It's our first members-only art drop, and it's a special one. We're doing it with Albert Moy. We're going to be showing off 25 brand new to market Bruce Timm artworks, and I couldn't be happier. Obviously, this is something new that we wanted to do that was a members-only type of deal. And before we even really get into anything, I wanted to clarify something for everybody, because I had a few people email me before the show saying they couldn't figure out how to join. And everything that I looked at, the join button is always there, and it wasn't clear to me why they couldn't see that. And it turned out it's only on iOS devices. So whether it's on your iPhone or if you're on your iPad or probably even your Apple Watch, the join button is removed, and it's because of a infighting between Apple and YouTube. Apparently, Apple used to take 30% of the membership fee as a service charge to YouTube when memberships were made, and at some point that relationship was cut off. So join buttons actually will appear on any channel that relationship was established with before the cutoff date, but anybody afterwards, like myself, doesn't have the join button on there. So my fear is that some people, saw that and got a little disappointed. So I hope that that anybody who noticed that found a way around it just by going to any PC. You would then see, and your MacBook Pro, anything, any Mac device would work just fine as long as it's not iOS or an app. So at any rate, that's where the join button is. And so we're going to give everybody a few minutes before we get started showing the artwork, just to rectify that situation and join the channel so they can properly chat and get involved in tonight's festivities. So as I've said, it's tonight, why members only? And the general thing is just like CAF, when we started premium memberships, we always wanted to do value added things that, everything's free. You figure 99.9% of what we do on Comic Art Fans or here on Comic Art Live is free. And that includes everything from galleries to the Comic Art Live biannual convention that we've been doing. I mean, over the last 18 months, we've probably sold over $4 million in art, all in this free environments for everybody. And so when we had the opportunity to start memberships here on the YouTube channel, I wanted the support, because it's been kind of taxing. It's been a lot of work for us and costing us a bit of money to put all the shows together. But coming up with something that was unique, that would be only for members, was top of my list. And when we were recently doing the Albert Moy versus Mike Berkey Dueling Dealers episode, I had mentioned to Albert that I had this idea that I'd like to do art drops with dealers and reps, and try to come up with interesting ways that were members only, that would not only give something back to the people who are supporting the channel, but also encourage new members to join. And so that was really where this whole thing started. Albert was, he had mentioned that he had some new artwork that he would be happy to put on the show with me. And so, that's what we did. So we kind of worked out the details. And I know there are a few people in other countries that are a little bit, distraught that we couldn't do this in the afternoon or do it on a weekend, which would have been our first choices. But this was really the only opportunity that we have over the next couple months to do this. And so we wanted to get our feet wet and get this thing started tonight. So like I mentioned, unlike Dueling Dealers, there's no wheeling and dealing that's going to be going on this evening. The price on the art is the price on the art. After we've reviewed all 25 pieces, if there are any artworks that haven't sold, we'll certainly do a recap, but that's not a time to negotiate or wheel and deal. We'll just review anything that's still available. And if you want to purchase it, you're more than welcome to. So I don't want to leave Mr. Moy in the green room any longer. So I'll bring him on screen. Hey, Albert, how you doing?
How you doing? How's it going, everyone?
I think they're doing well. I mean, everybody that's we've got over 110 people watching us right now, so that's positive. And I can see all the familiar faces that are usually in there in the Dueling Dealers episode are here. So I'm happy for that. And again, like I mentioned, Albert, it's great that you were willing to take this risk and do a show with me to help grow the channel a little bit more. I really appreciate it. After I thought Dueling Dealers was enough. That was a record-setting show in terms of attendance and viewership, and now you're doing this with me too. So I can't. You're going to get like a fruit basket in the mail, I believe.
Okay, I'm happy to do it. Anything to help CAF, no problem. You've been a lifesaver for me, Bill. Helping me on the website. So anything to help this channel or help CAF out, no problem.
All right,
so,
awesome.
You helped me get to this stage, so I'll help you get to a higher stage too. So let's help each other. That's what it is.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. So So there are some ground rules, and we wanted to just review a few things with you as far as the Albert's regular terms with purchasing and shipping and that sort of thing. So I want to get those on the screen right now so you know ahead of time that as far as payment goes, there are no time payments allowed for any of the claims this evening. All payments must be made no later than 2 days after the show. PayPal or credit card payments must add 4% domestic, 5% international, and please email Albert in advance of that so he can send you a PayPal invoice. There's no fee with Zelle, Venmo, and personal checks. And if you're in the state of New York, unfortunately, you will be paying sales tax at 8.875%. And as far as shipping goes, and I'm sure that combining is possible here. I'll let Albert clarify that, but there's an additional $35 charge will be applied to all orders to cover shipping and insurance within the continental U.S. Shipping to Canada is $85 via FedEx Express, $85 international as well via FedEx Express, and to Asia and Australia, shipping fees are $250 by the same service. And finally, if you want to get a certificate with anything that you purchase this evening, they are available at an additional $20. And for those who wish to have them, you get a foil sticker along with the certificate. And finally, and I'm sure most people already know this, Albert Moy's email is albertmoy@aol.com, and his website is albertmoy.com. For anybody who's claiming tonight, we'll want you to email Albert this evening and let him know which artworks you picked up and your mailing address so he can get invoices out as needed. Did I miss anything, Albert? You do combine on shipping if need be?
Yeah, sure. It'll be one shipping fee for 2 or 5 items. It's the same. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can vouch for Albert's shipping method. I literally just reshipped something to another collector yesterday, and I should have saved it because I could have shown you that he uses that extra thick cardboard that is almost indestructible. It's as strong as masonite, and everything is super well packed, and you can really be assured that you're going to get your art in the condition that you want it. And finally, I should just show you this because this is an example slide for those of you who are not used to the dueling dealers. This is how we're going to be showing these slides this evening. There will be a lot number for each of the 25 artworks that we show. So you'll see a lot number 1 when that first piece comes up. And right in that image, you can see it says claim-0. So if the first artwork's up there, it'll say claim-1. Claim-1 is what you would need to type into the chat in order to purchase or to claim that artwork. So first person to claim will be the one to get the artwork. And just like with dueling dealers, you have to remember that we are the final arbiter of which person claimed the artwork, because when you post a claim in the chat, your claim is not always going to be placed in the same order that Albert and I see it here. So I'll be the one to let you know who claimed it. And typically, just so you know, I usually wait a couple seconds after I see the first one just to be on the safe side, because a lot of times a lot of claims fly in at the same time, and I don't want to speak out of turn. So don't worry, we're seeing them. We'll just be waiting a few seconds to make sure who purchased that artwork. All right. So, and what's that?
Let me see. To clarify a few things.
Yeah.
If anybody wants it's CGC'd, it'll be $100 added charge. If you want a fast track, it's another $10. If you want was that premium service, is $230. I don't do it. It goes to somebody else, and they handle all that. The art on the certificate is by Jim Lee, right here. It's by Jim Lee, and it just has my name on it. The benefits of it is it has like a hologram that has a numbering system. So I put one on the certificate, and it matches with the one I put in the back of the original. So it actually matches up. So if somebody could say, hey, the certificate has this number, and it's the same number as on the original. That's how you know that's the benefit of the certificate. CGC, you know the benefits of CGC. So there it goes. Any other questions? Windex. Hold on, Marcus. Here you go. Where it is? Right here. There you go, the Windex.
Always handy.
You know, you love it. You love it. Okay. What else? I guess that's it.
Yeah,
Any other questions that I see?
I did forget about the CGC stuff, so we'll have to remind everybody at the end if they did want it to get.
Oh, that's right. If you want to press, I think it's $20 to press it. Hold on one second. I don't remember the pricing. Hold on. I'm sorry.
And I'll answer Andrew's question about lowest to highest. No, we are not. It is actually random, and there was no real intent for that, but I just kind of went with an order that I got it from Albert, and so no, not random at all. It's more all random, I should say. All random,
all
no
over the
no
place. Pressing is $15. Sorry, and sorry, no T-shirts. You do get these stickers. Better than the guy in New Jersey. But anyway, here you go. Sorry, no T-shirts yet. Maybe sometime in the future. I need a good file to do T-shirts on it. So not yet.
Look at that.
All buttons. You only get the buttons if you meet me, so I can just give you the buttons. But yep, I have buttons also, and pens. Pens.
Yeah, I've got a few of those too. All the good tchotchkes.
Yes. Anyway.
All right. So I don't see any other questions. Who started the Mary stickers? Who knows, Johnny? I think Albert and Anthony would duke it out over who started those. But it's still fun to have them. I actually got a huge stack from Anthony today. I don't know why. He sent me a gift in the mail, and it had a bunch of stickers from his Mary marching stuff. So, and at any rate, so why don't we get this thing started? And I see that there were several people that have joined. I wish I could thank everybody for being a new member. Normally I would do that, but I believe we've probably gotten about 60 new members over the course of the last couple of days once we announced that we were going to be doing this. So I appreciate everyone for doing that. And I can assure you that we will be having more shows like these. I've already got another one lined up that will probably be happening in the next few weeks. And we'll see. And then there's plenty of other free shows. I've already got a show that's lined up for with an artist in September, and then another artist in October that will be exclusive art drops on Saturday afternoons. And those will be free to attend, not member specific. But just know that we're always having special events like these, and it's not always members only. So, all right. Well, why don't we get the first?
Also, I'm going to answer another question. Yes, I take TransferWise.
Okay.
So that's another thing I take. TransferWise, I also take. So no problem on that.
I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah, it's overseas. It's something. I take all forms of payment. So.
Very good. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Albert. Well, why don't we get this thing started? We'll see how it's going to go. And like I said, everybody, no order to anything price-wise. We'll just roll with it. So again, here we go with the first item. Now remember, you got to type claim and the lot number. You're going to see the lot number on the screen, and away we'll go with this one. So here is lot number 1. That's it. Go ahead, Albert. Why don't you give a little description?
Well, here's one of the blank covers for All New Invaders, number 1. Bruce did a Namor on it. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's I never had any Namors, so this is one of the first Namors that he drew for me on a sketch cover. And it's $700. I priced it pretty low and fair. Yeah, I just I don't know what else to say about it, but he doesn't do too many Submariners. I don't have that much Submariners, so it's a very neat drawing. And from the Invaders, I guess he wanted to draw Submariner. So here we go, $700. That's the first item.
All right. Well, nobody's jumping at claiming Subby this evening, so I think we'll see that one when we're all through with the rest of the show. Alfredo did mention he can pay in chickens. I don't think that's a form of payment.
No chicken. Sorry.
No. Yep. See, Albert, you gotta roll with the comedy in the chat sometimes. All right. So here is lot number 2.
Here's another one from Aquaman number 15, a blank cover of Mira. He doesn't do Mira often either, so it's only $700. Another sketch cover is really nice condition. Yeah. Um, it's a nice drawing for $700. So here's another piece if anybody interested.
So on these sketch covers, Albert, when you send them in to get graded, do you actually get them back yourself and then send them to
No,
customers?
it goes to the grader, sends it to the customer.
Okay.
So if Marcus say he wanted to get a book graded, he he would pay the $100 with the if he wanted to press another $15, and then it just goes. I send it out to the grader, and then the grader sends it into CGC, fills out all the paperwork, and then he mails it back to the collector. So that's how it goes. But it does take a long time because CGC is really, really, they're really packed. So it's like, I don't know, like I've seen them take up to 8 months. So it takes a long, long time.
And that was a question just asked: is the CGC lead time?
Yeah, I can't do anything about CGC. They just take a long time. I had one customer actually started asking for his money back. He only waited one month and he went crazy. So I said, I can't do it. Yeah, it can take 6 to 8 months for sure. The longest I've had was 8 months. The fastest was 4 months. So I don't even know. I forgot what they call the guys from CGC, whether they send those things out. Like he emails me, says, "Oh, it's ready," and it goes through. Yeah, there's a fast track, but it's $230. So it's quite a lot of money that CGC asks for the fast track, and I think it only maybe it's faster by a couple months, maybe 3 months. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it for a sketch cover.
Yeah, and sometimes they do it kind of quickly, but it's never came in like 2 months. I've always seen it I've only seen one person did the fast track and it took like 3 months or 3 months, and I just thought it wasn't that much faster, But it's up to whoever should be patient on these things. I mean, it will come through. I mean, it's not like it's lost. It will get there. It's just going to take some time, maybe 8 months. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like that's just like those Pokemon cards. They're even longer.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go over to lot 3. I've got 2 different images to show for lot 3 because it is 2 small pieces. So I'll show the lot 3 right now with the first image. And here is the second close-up, so you can see them both. And Albert, I know these were...
Yeah, this is the roughs to Batman Catwoman #1. So these are the rough drawings for it. And let me measure them up, each little drawing. They're about... Bruce kind of taped them to the paper. So one is 5 inches by 7, and the other one is 4 inches by 3. 4 by 3 and 5 by 7. So they're pretty nice, and you really don't get Bruce doesn't really draw Batman that often that I get, and published material. So a rough to a published material. Oh, thank you, Brian.
Yep, and it was claimed by Brian Matthew. Thank you very much, Brian. I didn't want to interrupt you, Albert. I pulled it up on the screen, though.
You can interrupt me. I really don't want to talk more about it.
All right.
Stop you from talking about it. It's fine.
I knew you had the tape measure out, so
Yes. I didn't use my hand, no Hulk hands, But anyway.
Exactly. All right. So thank you very much, Brian. All right, we're gonna move over to lot 4 now. And here we go. This Batwoman Headshot.
It's a Batwoman Headshot. It's pretty finished. It's pretty detailed. It was done in 2020. It's 8.5 by 11. It's done on a little thicker board. That's a nice headshot of her. I think from the last batch, this is the only. No, he did 2 other Batwoman headshots. So this is another one, but it's a pretty nice one. So it's $1,000 if anybody's interested. Okay, that's not number 4. Put it here.
All right, and Marcus is challenging people to guess your favorite Pokemon in the chat. So I'm not sure why. I didn't think you'd have one.
He's bored.
All right, so one last look at the lot 4, everybody. This is the Batwoman Headshot, claim 4. You can do that anytime, of course, during the show. So keep that in mind. I hope you're keeping it. You know, as I always advise people with dueling dealers, keep a notepad handy on stuff that you're interested in, and don't forget which ones are coming up later on when we do the recap to show things off. So, all right, let's jump over to the 5th one. Yeah, this one I really like. This is the Black Panther for your lot number 5.
Yeah, this one Bruce did for fun. You know, after the actor passed away, he was inspired to do this piece. He did it in 2020, and he just did it for fun, and he just wanted to honor the actor, and he just did this Black Panther piece. I think it's a great piece. It should be published, but I don't know if Marvel will ever use it. But it's a nice finished 8.5 by 11 drawing by Bruce Timm. Very finished piece, and yeah, at $1,500, I think it's a great price. I don't know what to say about it. Yeah, it's not done on the thicker board. It's done on the like the copy paper, animation paper, he calls it. So it's not done on any thicker board. Yeah.
And that was Chadwick Boseman that passed away. So
yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, Chadwick. Yes.
All right. So that was lot number 5. We're going to move over to lot number 6 now. And here you go, Goblin Queen.
Goblin Queen. It's done on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Let me measure the size of the image. It's 4 by 6.5 inches. That's the image size. It's a pencil piece. It's $300. Pretty inexpensive piece. Oh, got a claim already. Thank you. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate that as well. The ice has been broken a second time. And I guess your Snorlax apparently is what Marcus says. I guess it's because you sleep a lot probably when you're at cons.
Yes, I sleep. My kids used to say I sleep and eat all the time, so they call me a Snorlax. So that's a character they always call me. Yes. Yes.
Nice. All right. Well, we're moving over to lot number 7, and we'll get that one on the screen. Now, this is 4 small sketches. I mean, maybe it might be better for you to hold it up first, and then I'll show the slides so they know, what the image looks like, and then I'll show it in more detail here with the price.
Kind of glaring from the light. Let me actually measure it. It's on Bruce taped it on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, but the size of the paper is 6.5 by 9.5 inches, and it's kind of like a study of different commissions he was going to do of Poison Ivy. So the different poses he was doing just to see what kind of commission he wanted to do, which one he liked to draw. So it's a pretty good, nice rough. Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Yep, and claimed by Andrew Corlick. Thank you very much, Andrew. Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, it was a nice piece for like when people ask for commissions of Poison Ivy, he just kind of little fast sketch it up, see what pose he likes the most, and then choose from one. That's his thought process of doing these commissions. So it's a nice piece.
What's good is he doesn't throw those away.
No, I told him never throw anything away. Keep everything, even your toilet paper. Not
that. Everything but that.
Not that. Okay.
All right. Let's go over to lot 8 then. This was an interesting one. I thought. You want to hold that first before I put it on the screen? That way people can see the size and everything. All right, cool. And here is the image on the screen as well. Lot number 8. So Bruce likes to start by inking like Kirby pencil items and just to practice. So there's a
Kirby Jimmy Olsen pencil page, and what he does is like boxing. He just like practices inking and just inked it up and just did it for fun, just so he can practice drawing. So just for fun, he just wanted to get it going. So it's a pretty nice practice piece for Bruce after Kirby. And thank you, Rodney. And sorry, Samuel, you were very close. And JC, I guess, yes.
Yeah, there was a lot. JC, Samuel, Marcus, Octavio, Chris. Yep, a lot of people wanted that one.
Yes, that was a nice squeeze. $500, pretty cheap.
Thank you very much, Rodney. And yeah, just as a reminder, on a chat like that, everybody, when you hit enter on your claim, YouTube automatically sticks that thing right in the screen. But for everyone else, they don't see it for about 2 seconds later. So the way we get it here is we see the feed as it really is, but YouTube is kind of like doing you a favor to make you think that your post was seen by everybody when it really isn't. So that's the challenge. I'm sure that each and every person who claimed after Rodney did probably saw theirs ahead of Rodney's, but the fact of the matter is it actually came in after. So Rodney did get that piece. So, all right. So that was a quick one. We can move on to another piece that I think people will like. And this is your lot 9 artwork. And you want to hold it up just, there we go. And then I'll get it on the screen.
Okay. It's 8.5 by 11 also. It's a Mystique. It's a nice finish, black and white drawing. He didn't do it. I don't think he did a color version of this. So, so if somebody in the future asks, hey, I got this black and white and I want a color version of this, it's a good shot that Bruce might do one. So here's the black and white to it. If anybody interested, it is $1,500. It's very finished. It's done on the thinner paper. It's not done on the harder board. So it's not very thick, but it's a nice finished drawing by Bruce Timm of Mystique. So is anybody interested? $1,500. Now, these things sell very fast on my website when I put it down, when I post them on the website when the Bruce Timm drops. So you guys got to get it here, or when I put on the drop, they really sell out fast.
Right. Well, that one's getting pushed out to your 25, 100, 3,000 mailing list. So yeah. You're absolutely right. And just so everybody knows, I know I outlined that in the show description, but anything that Albert's showing tonight, it has to be bought through the claims, or he will be having his a future September-ish art drop for Bruce Timm, and these things will be available at that point. So they're only available tonight in the chat. So for those of you thinking you could maybe email him after the show and wheel and deal, that's not what's going to happen.
No, nope, that's it. Once you get it, that's it. That's it. So the next piece is, let me show it up first.
Sure, and then I'll pull it on the screen here. So there we go.
Okay.
This is your lot 10.
It's lot 10. It's Bruce Timm doing his impersonation of Steranko. It's Nick Fury. It's a Shield blank cover to issue 1. Yeah, it's he loves Steranko artwork, so he just did his version of Steranko. It's a really nice blank cover piece. It's in really nice shape. I don't see any marks on it. I haven't opened it up to check out the back, so I'm not sure. But it's a real nice piece. Oh, thank you, Monkey Gold.
Monkey God, 2024.
God. Okay, I need my glasses. Sorry. I thought it said gold. God.
No,
okay.
Monkey God.
Monkey God. There you go, Monkey God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Monkey God. Was there other ones? Oh, okay. No. Okay. Anyways.
No. All right. So we're going to move over to lot number 11 now. Yeah, let me get this one on the screen. Well, you've got it. Well, why don't you show it first? And I think that's working better because that way you can see the size and it's in your hand. And now it's on the screen. Lot 11.
It's Robin, Stephanie Brown. It's a really nice 8.5 by 11 piece. This is the only one that Bruce did of this character. It has more than a head and a little more like a chest up shot. Really nice piece. I haven't seen him do this character too often, so it's a nice drawing that anybody interested. I think Johnny claimed it.
Yes, Johnny did.
Oh, congratulations, Johnny. Thank you.
Yep, and there we have that. Yeah, thank you very much, Johnny. Good score. All right. Johnny says he's weak. That's all right. We like the weak buyers and those who have strong constitutions as well. So, all right. So we're gonna move over to the lot number 12.
Lot 12. Here it goes. Storm. It's a blank cover for Uncanny X-Men number 1 of Storm. I put it at a really fair price of $600. Yeah, I think it's he does Storm quite often because Bruce really likes to draw Storm. So this one's a pretty nice one, a little simple one than usual, but I think at $600 it's a bargain. Oh, thank you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Mr. Spanabel. Nice pickup. And I can tell you that I paid more than that for that Storm 8.5 by 11 that I got. So that's definitely a good buy.
That's a good buy.
All right. Okay. Thank you again, Chris. All right, so we're going to move over to your lot number 13. And you definitely should hold this one up before we put the price on it and pull up the slide here. All right, here we go.
Yeah, sorry about it. I kind of cropped the scan a little bit. Yeah, this piece is 8.5 by 11. It's $1,750. A Vampirella. The background is all pencil, so Bruce did a little extra for the background, give it a little extra feel in the background. It's a really great drawing of Vampirella. And again, if somebody in the future just says, "Hey, I want a nice color version of this," just let me know, and then I can ask Bruce, "Hey, would you like to do one?" Because you got the black and whites done. Oh, it's claimed by Scott. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Scott Andrews. So is that kind of typical with the way Bruce works? He'll do a pencil version, and sometimes he'll do a color version.
Yeah, he gets really busy and he doesn't have a lot of time. And then if somebody shows him a black and white, say, "Hey, I have this black and white. Would he do a colored version of it?" I've seen him a lot of times he says yes. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance, or maybe a little lower, but 25% chance to get it done. It just, if he's already, if it's straight off his head to do it, it takes him a lot longer. So he kind of like saying, "Nah, I don't want to do it." But if it's already done, he kind of say, "Okay, cool. It's almost all there. So I could do it quickly, and I did it already, so it's fun." So yeah, that's how he usually does it. So if anybody wants to get one, that's usually how a really good way of getting it done.
I mean, you did have a question from Chris just asking, what does he usually charge for something like that?
It really depends on his mood and depending on if he wants to do it or not. Usually, I can't really say. It's anywhere between 18 to 25. I just don't know. It just depends on how much work he thinks he has to put into it. Yeah. Sorry, Marcus. That would be very tough to do. I don't think he's going to color that.
No.
I'm still trying to get you your other piece, so that still might happen. So anyway.
And I assume when he does those color pieces, those would probably be done on the heavier board versus the lighter.
No, the color pieces would be done on the lighter board. Yeah.
Okay.
Lighter paper. Yeah, the colors are.
That's just what he's used to working on.
Yeah. He just likes the way the color comes out on it. The thicker board, it takes up the ink, the marker ink too much, and he just can't get the colors right. He doesn't like how the colors turn out. It takes him a lot longer, and he just doesn't like the way it turns out. Any more of those Kirby recreations? No, I don't think so. No, I don't have any. Well, you'll watch the show, but I don't think so. Sorry, Brett.
Yeah, no more this evening. Maybe there might be one in a future drop, but there's not anything more like that in here, unfortunately.
No more. It's done. Sorry.
Let's go to lot 14.
Lot 14. Here you go. So it's a Wonder Woman 58 blank. It's $1,000. It's the first time ever drawing Gal Gadot, so it's his. It's the first time I've seen him draw it. So whoever gets this gets the first time he draws Wonder Woman. Her as Wonder Woman. So it's a pretty nice piece. I really like it. At $1,000, I think it's a very, very fair price. So yeah, it's in pretty good shape too. I don't see any nicks on the comic, but then again, I'm not a comic book guy, so what looks like perfect to me might be a horrible thing to a comic book guy. So I'm really sorry. I can only see the artwork and tell you how much I like it. But this is a pretty nice piece, and I think this would sell really well when I put it up on the website.
Quite true.
Okay, so what's that gonna sign? Nice with.
Yeah. Where was it? Jason
you probably
had a question
can get her
too.
to sign it if you like. Yeah, I mean, when she does any shows. Yeah, is it coming? Yes, it was a prelim to a finished piece. That was a piece that was done, I think, 3 years ago. Yeah, the finished piece was done 3 years ago, and I guess Bruce was cleaning up his files and he found it. So I think that person who got the Goblin Queen got the whole thing, the black and white, everything. So yeah, that was that rough was for a commission a while ago. CGC has prizes signed with her. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. $400 though. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's about right though with celebrity signings.
Well, up to you guys if you want to get her to sign it. Unfortunately, Margot Robbie signed it on top of Bruce's, Harley's head. I didn't like that at all. But then again, Arnold signed my John Buscema cover, and he signed it right in the middle of the cover too. So, anyway, what can you do?
Yeah, that's what Matt just said.
Yeah.
How Margot did that. All right, so let's move over to lot 15 now.
15. There you go. There's another Wonder Woman. Not Margot. But yeah, this is the same blank cover. Wonder Woman 58. It's $700. It doesn't have any problems with it as far as I can see. No nicks, no dents on it. It's a nice sketch cover for $700. I think it's a nice piece. The Joker has damage across the floor. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's a classic Wonder Woman piece, and $700. I think this is a very fair price. So there goes that one.
No takers on lot 15. All right, so we'll go over to the next one here, lot 16, and it is another Wonder Woman.
Another Wonder Woman. It's $800. It's 8.5 by 11. So it's bigger than the comic books. It's done on thicker board. Yeah, it's a pretty nice image of Wonder Woman. So if anybody interested, $800. I don't know what else to say on it. Sorry, I'm not going to wear a mask or jump around or spray into my mouth. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, can't do it. Not going to do it.
Yeah, I saw somebody asked if we were going to do any memes tonight. Sorry, we are not doing any memes this evening.
Sorry, Marcus didn't have time to put things together, right?
That's right. Yeah, he didn't send me anything for this show.
He probably forgot about this show. I don't think he remembered. Yeah, so sorry, no memes. Sorry.
Right, and I'll answer the Scott Andrews question. Will there be naughty nice pieces tonight? Unfortunately, no. If anybody who was watching my show last night saw me accidentally show 2 pieces that Albert did send me. He sent 2 pieces in a early email, and I said, we probably shouldn't be showing those and selling those live on YouTube. Not that I didn't want to get any trouble or anything, but I know that a lot of folks sit around watching these shows with their kids, and I didn't want to do it. And then last night, as I was just doing a preview for everybody, I scrolled right past the 2 images. So there will be, when you do a future art drop, there will definitely be some.
Yes, the next drop will have, not from Naughty and Nice, but the Big T's book.
Oh,
so I'll have stuff in the Big T's. Yeah, I couldn't put any nudes on this one, so sorry, no nudes, no color nudes at all, and all the little rough stuff. Sorry, they showed a little extra, so I couldn't post them up.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know it's all art. It's just I don't know. Like I say, I know it with dueling dealers there are kids in the room most of the time, and I just thought, even though it's art and I know it is legal to do that on YouTube. I looked through it. I just thought at least not this first show. Maybe afterwards. We'll see.
Maybe
All right.
next.
So yeah, so let's go over to lot 17.
Okay, it's Batgirl. It's $1,000 for a Batgirl headshot. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the Batman family characters, so I think it's a great price at $1,000. I sold many of them for $1,000, and thank you, Jacob. Yeah, these things go really fast. Any of the Batman family stuff really goes fast. Unfortunately, I don't have any other. I mean, I wish I had Mr. Freeze and all that other stuff, but I don't have any of those. Sorry. But nice pickup, Jacob.
Yeah, I agree. And there were a few other people very interested in that one as well. So,
sorry, Pat. Oh, I'm Pat. I'm sorry, Pat. But like Jacob was fast. Oops, should I have shown this fast?
Well, sure, you can. It's well, you can hold them up to show that they're on separate boards. I wasn't sure myself.
Yeah, the separate 8.5 by 11.
All right, and here is lot 18.
And it says homage to Barry Smith. So they come as a pair, and you get it for $2,000, the color and the black and white of Conan. And he even says after Smith. So yeah, he's a big fan of Barry Smith and especially the early Conans. So this is a really nice pieces for $2,000.
Yep, and Ruben the Collector.
So thank you, Ruben.
To pick that one up.
Oh, thank you, Ruben.
Just ahead of Michael Reyes and Gabe Carino.
Oh, thanks all. Don't worry, Michael and Gabe. There'll be other stuff in the next Bruce Timm drop, so don't be sad. There'll be other pieces.
Yeah, that one was a absolutely beautiful one. I had a feeling it was not going to last. So, all right, so we're going to move over to lot number 19 now, and it's you can see it's a Batman. I'll get the image up here for you with the price.
Okay, $1,500. This is a Batman, a Detective Comic blank. It's a blue blank issue, I guess 1027. It's a, what can I say? It's a Batman drawing by Bruce Timm, what everyone wants, right? Mm-hmm. So here you go. Here's a nice Batman for somebody. For some strange reason, this book is super thick. I guess it's a triple issue thing, but wow, this is a thick book. But
it's a mega spectacular, it says.
Yeah, geez, it's a big, thick book. But yeah, it's $1,500. Here's your chance to get a Batman. It's I don't have many Batman, so here you go. I guess no takers. I'm shocked at that one. That one I'm shocked about because I don't get too many Batman. So there you go. That was a weird one.
Well, we saw the recap. Maybe people will just want to see the last couple pieces here. We got 6 more artworks to show. Okay. And so next up is your lot number 20.
Here's lot number 20. Here's the Flash. It's from Flash Forward number 1. It's a blank cover. I never seen him draw this character either. I mean, I see him. Actually, he really hates drawing the Flash. I tried to get him to draw Flash commissions, and he just won't draw it. He always poo-poo on Flash. He doesn't like drawing the Flash. But here you go. Here's a version of the Flash something you get for $650. But yeah, for some strange reason, Bruce really doesn't like drawing the Flash. I have no idea why. Yeah, but he's bored with the character or something.
You can't make him draw what he doesn't want to draw.
No.
Where's Nick Barucci? Nick probably would have considered that one. He's a big Flash fan, but he's not in the chat.
He doesn't want to join this. $5 is too much for him.
No, he is actually. He did join. He was one of the first 5 or 6 people that did it. But I bet you he's busy on the his own channel, DXB. I think he does a Dynamic Forces Dynamite show this evening. So that's probably where he's at. All right, well, let's move over to lot 21.
There's a really nice Green Arrow. It's from Green Arrow 28, one of the blank covers. Very detailed, a lot of work done on it of Green Arrow. It's yeah, it's very nice. I mean, a lot of detail to it. Put a lot of some pencil work in the background, so it's a lot of work on this one. He put a lot of work. It's a nice one. Oh, thank
And
you.
there was on claim on lot 20, the flash forward.
Oh, flash forward is claimed. Okay.
To Jacob Clow.
Oh, not Ryan H.
Let me see. Maybe I missed one. Did I? No, because Ryan H joined after. I'm highlighting Jacob Clow's
Okay.
comment in there. So he picked up. He said claim 20, and if I scroll a little bit further down, Jacob also claimed
21.
Yep, 21. Now I see ML saying Ryan got it. I have to maybe one of the things didn't show up in here for me. I'm not seeing it in our chat though.
Oh, I don't know. I see in my chat it looks like he did, but I don't know. I mean,
well, if you see it ahead of mine, I mean, I might be missing it because a lot of comments came in all at once, and
we'll straighten it out. But thank you, Jacob, and thank you. Geez, I'm sorry, I'm losing it right here. Ryan or Jacob. I don't know. Thank you.
And you know what? It actually just resettled, and Ryan is the actual one who did get it, just ahead of Jacob. And so there you go. That's a perfect example that I was talking about earlier, where when everything comes in, it has to nest properly with the timestamps, and it did finally re-nest and put Ryan in there as the person who got the lot number 20. So Jacob got the lot 21, and Ryan, and I'll even highlight it here because it is just a hair above Jacob's claim, got number 20. So thank you to you both, and thank you ML for that as well. It wasn't showing up in mine at that time. So all right, we'll move now to lot 22.
Okay, 22. I got a nice Harley. It's 8.5 by 11. Really nice Harley headshot. Yeah, this is pretty sexy on it. I think it's a really nice drawing. One of the nicer headshots I've gotten at 1,200. I think it's a great buy. These things sell so fast on my website. These things fly out the door. And I think either Matt or Robert got it. I'm not sure.
Nope, Matt came in ahead of Robert. Yep, exactly.
Okay. All right, thank you, Matt. But you got a great piece. It's a nice
and everybody's telling me that I was right originally, because I thought I saw that, but that Jacob did actually come in ahead of Ryan. So I did scroll up while we had that slide up there, and I can confirm that Jacob did get that ahead of Ryan. So
great, save me on shipping.
Well, I apologize, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan.
But that does happen, and so I'm glad everybody's got the eagle eyes out there and helped us correct that, because I thought I saw it and then I saw it differently. So I appreciate that.
Ryan, there's a few more pieces that you probably like. There you go.
We got 3 more here, so we're on lot 23 now.
23 Joker, $1,500. These things fly out the door every time I put it up on my website. It's 8.5 by 11. Done on thicker board. Is it the 20? No, it's not. Yeah, it's a nice Joker. I think this is a great piece, and I think it's crazy this doesn't move. I think somebody picked it up. I'm not sure. I thought I saw something, but yeah, it's there. Okay. Hey, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Congratulations on that one.
Smart buy. 1,500. They always sell out.
There we go.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yep, that was a quick one.
Okay, here's another one. This is the
all right. So this is going to be lot 24.
24 Shazam. Now, Bruce never draws Captain Marvel. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever draws Captain Marvel. So this is the rare time he actually draws Captain Marvel. So you can get this nice Shazam #1 of Captain Marvel. This is a really rare drawing of Captain Marvel by Bruce Timm. He never draws them. He's gotten a lot of offers to draw Captain Marvel. Even that super fan that always gets commissions from him always asks for Captain Marvel, and he never draws it. He just does not like to draw them. And I was shocked that he drew Captain Marvel on the Shazam cover. But this is a good buy at $1,500. Is a really hard to find drawing by Bruce Timm of the big cheese. Yes, the big red cheese. Yes. So that's going to go in the update.
There you go. And hey, I just, Scott Andrews did have a question about can he actually request commissions? I'm assuming probably Bruce isn't taking them right now, or what's your
He's not taking any commissions right now, but when he's ready, I make an announcement. Mm-hmm. But usually he just gives me the drawings now. And so it made it a lot easier because he would say he'll do a commission, and then when I'll do a commission list, and he will only pick like 10 or 12 of them, and then he ends up doing 5, and then everybody gets all pissed off. So I don't know which 5 he would do, and he just does it randomly. So
didn't you always used to do those and time them with a show, like it was at San Diego?
Yeah, usually when San Diego, usually I do it like before San Diego, but then I decided it was just going too crazy because he used to do 12 of them. He used to do 12 to 20. Then the last few years he only did like 5 of them. He just like really cut it down to like nothing. So I just decided, hey, just do anything you want. Just do anything. Just give it to me, and I'll put it up for sale. And he seems to want to do it that way more. He's done more colored pieces that way than on commission, because I think commission he gets too bogged down and gets too much pressure on him to do a really nice drawing for the fan. So he gets a little, he just. He does it and he doesn't like it, then he just stops. He says, I forget, I don't want to do it anymore. And then that's it. Then he just doesn't do the commission. So here's the final piece.
Yep. Lot 25.
Vengeance of Vampirella #1 blank. It's $1,000. It has nice background to it. It's all drawn up. It's a really nice Vampirella piece. It's a nice drawing. I mean, it's one of the sketch covers that has a lot more detail on it. That's why it's $1,000. And thank you, Michael. And sorry, Gabe.
Gabe, you came in second again.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, there goes that. Okay. All right. Can I go now?
Well, no, we got to at least show everybody what didn't sell. You don't have to hold them up again if you don't want to. It's okay.
Okay, I don't want to hold them up anymore.
No. But see, this is great though, Albert. Look at it. It's only 53 minutes into the show, and
see, I'm fast. I'll keep it going. You guys can do other stuff by the end of the show. I won't be talking to midnight.
The night is still young, right?
Yeah, the night will be young.
But yeah, no, I think we've definitely sold more than half the pieces through this. So this worked out great. And really, we didn't start this until about 10 minutes into the show. So 40 minutes and we've gotten through this. This was great. No memes. Who would have thought you don't show a meme and the show gets over quicker? I've learned something this evening. So, all right, let's go back through. We'll just start from the top with the pieces that didn't sell to remind everybody in case you were waiting to see what all the artwork was going to be. So the first artwork we had was for lot #1, and that was the Invaders blank with Subby on it. And this one was $700. If you want to claim that one, it's claim-1 in the chat. And see, some people like this format better than Dueling Dealers. Quick and to the point.
Okay.
Less fluff, more art. All right.
Now, let me answer some questions. Yes, I will be at the New Jersey Art Show. And what's my prediction for Heritage House ad on? Well, anyway, yeah, Heritage is going to go nuts on everything. So get your pocketbooks ready for that one. It's just going to go insane. That Sandman piece is just going to go crazy.
Yep,
I think it's going to hit about 80 grand or maybe even 100. Let's see, Jeff Moy. Yes, I don't have any Adam Hughes for sale, but I did get a piece of my collection. So if you email me, I'll show you what I got. So
All
anyway,
right,
okay.
I've got lot number 2 up here as well. That was the mirror sketch on the Aquaman blank. That one was $700. No, it wasn't rude to say. It's okay. That's why we're trying to diversify and do lots of different stuff. I mean, we did that art drop with Mike a few Saturdays back, and that went pretty well too. So we want to do different things. I want to give everybody as many opportunities to purchase artwork as humanly possible, and I don't have any problem with people appreciating this format over dueling dealers. So, all right, let's go. The next piece was the Batwoman headshot. This was lot 4 for $1,000. And still no takers on that. I have to have like a little cricket sound playing in the background or something.
Yeah, I know.
That gives me an idea for a meme for dueling dealers, of course. So, but all right. So lot 5. This was
lot 5. Yeah.
Black Panther. This is a beauty.
Yeah, I think so. This is a really nice piece. I'm shocked that no one grabs this one.
Yep. Well, it's still out there, and it will be on your site.
It will be on my site
sometime in September if no one picks it up this evening. Let's see. So 6, 7, and 8 did sell, and let's see. Yeah, Khalil's not here. That might have been something that would have interested him. So this is lot 9. This was the Mystique at $1,500.
Yeah, it's a nice finished Mystique. $1,500. I mean, it's a really nice drawing, but yeah, it'll be on the drop, my drop. So,
yep. And Scott mentioned Scott Andrews said that he likes this format, as sometimes can't get there during the day when the art drops, and that's very, very true. I'll be honest. Albert, because I mean, I run your site, right, and I see your art drops, and I know they're coming up, and we did see that bootleg. I'm sorry, I was talking, but
bootleg. Thank you, bootleg.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much. That I miss out on it all the time myself, and I don't get to, because I'll tell you the one thing, we created all that great the want list features and everything on CAF, and I don't get to check my want list emails usually until the end of the day. So I miss out on so many things because I'm too damn busy. So I can
the reason why I do it during the day in the afternoon or early afternoon is I gotta, the Europeans, I have to get them involved in it too. So I have to do it somehow. I can't do it at night. Then I exclude everybody from Europe. The only one I'm kind of hurting doing it at that time is maybe in Asia, but they're 12 hours, so it's like midnight there, or 1 o'clock. So some of them should be awake, or maybe not. But that's the only one I'm hurting.
Well, it's just that there's no real good time to do it, right?
Yeah.
I pick 9 p.m. in the evening because I think it works best for us, and for to get everybody free, typically for an interview or a sales show. But yeah, we're always disappointing somebody, unfortunately. So you can't win. So all right, we're gonna go to there were 3 Wonder Woman in a row that did not sell, and the first one is lot 14. That on the screen here. This one was the Gal Gadot lookalike piece, and it was for $1,000 in lot 14. And I hear crickets on this one too, so we'll move right on over to lot 15. Another Wonder Woman blank. This one is a little bit more affordable. It's $700.
Well, more crickets.
Yeah, Snorlax, as Marcus would say. Everybody's sleeping right now. All right, I'm going to move over to lot 16, and this was a Wonder Woman headshot, not on a blank, and it was for $800. Yeah, Jill. Yeah, that's true. Where is Wonder Effing Woman when you need her, right? Well, she'll watch after the show. I don't, that's all right. And all right, so we will move over to lot 19, and that was the Batman blank.
Yeah, this one I'm shocked about. I thought this would move right away. I mean, it's a Batman. I know it's not done on the Batman animated comic, but I gave him a Batman detective, and that's what he put on it. But I thought it was pretty good. I was shocked at this one. Somebody claimed 5.
Yeah, Scott Wingo. Thank you very much, Scott. Yeah, he went back and claimed the Black Panther.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Scott.
Oh, absolutely. That one's I love that piece, Scott. So probably my favorite in the set. Congratulations.
Okay,
All
great.
right. So,
Thank you.
Yep.
But I'm still shocked at this one not moving. A Batman headshot. I mean, he barely draws Batman.
Well, what somebody mentioned that so maybe the sketch covers are a little bit harder to move than the standard commission pieces on Bristol or the other, like you said, the animation paper that he uses. I don't know. Do you think that's true? Because I'll be honest, I have never bought a sketch cover. As much as I've seen some nice images, like when I picked up that Storm piece from you, I think you actually had a sketch cover either in that drop or maybe the drop before that, and I passed on it because I've never bought a sketch cover before. So. But I know there's a lot of sketch cover collectors out there. There's a lot of them on camera.
Yeah, there's a lot of sketch cover collectors out there. Although the 8.5 by 11 sheet, they're larger sheets. There's more art on it. In the comic book, it's a little smaller, so you don't get as much art.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe you're right. The sketch covers, the blank covers, a little. It's more of a niche for some of those collectors of those kind of items. They love to get it graded. They just have all these things posted on their wall with all graded up and everything. So it's a little niche that guys really like to get done with these sketch covers.
Well, on that one, it might be too thick to actually get it graded, or maybe CGC actually.
Yeah, it's a thick one. I was surprised that how thick it was. I didn't. By the way, I didn't pick out any of the books. If I did, I wouldn't pick a thick book like that because I know how much it costs to ship. So anyway, no thick books. So.
That's always on your mind. Is the cost to ship?
Shipping is always on my mind. Stupid heavy books. I hate it.
All right. Well, we just have one last piece to look at, and this was the Shazam piece after kind of like a CC Beck.
Yeah, I mean,
again, Mel had mentioned that, and I'm glad he did earlier because I wanted to and I forgot. So there you have it. This one's at $1,500.
Yeah, it's $1,500. Bruce never draws Captain Marvel. He just hates it. Doesn't like drawing this character. Also, he doesn't like drawing Superman. But sorry, Carol. I was thinking about putting Moondragon, but I didn't think anybody would be interested in Moondragon. So I wanted everyone to, I put the more popular characters up. Carol will be in my drop. I'll have Moondragon in my drop. But or did it sell? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I gotta check again. But yeah, the Shazam is really rare. I mean, he just doesn't draw Captain Marvel at all. So I know this will move very well on the website when I put it up.
Well, it has been claimed though by Chris Vanabelle. Yes, I was just gonna say.
I keep talking. I should have stopped talking about it.
Well, see, it must be something about your voice and the way you describe the artwork, and that's what sells it.
Yes, sure, my voice, my annoying voice that keeps hounding people. Come on, buy it already. But yeah, Scott, who got it? Scott or
no? That was Chris Vanabelle.
Oh, Chris, yeah, it's like I said, he doesn't. If you ask for a commission of Captain Marvel, he'll never do it. I've only seen probably 2 drawings that he did of Captain Marvel, and I actually own one of them. So, yeah, it's really hard to get him to draw Captain Marvel for whatever reason. He just hates doing those characters. So, if anybody's interested, when they email me, just let me know if you want any of the certificates or not, or if you wanted that CGC graded and which one you want. If you wanted it pressed, if you want a fast track, if you wanted premium CGC service, just let me know what you want for the sketch covers. I can even do it for the sketches if you really want to do it, but of course you don't need it to be pressed. So just let me know in the email what you'd like to do, and then we can always go from there. Okay. So yeah, just email me, and remember to email me your address. Always important that your address and phone number, because I need that for FedEx. So make sure it's your shipping address. I don't care about your billing address. I just want your shipping address. I just want to know where you want the art to go to. I don't want to know where the bill goes to. I just want to know where the art goes to.
Right. And don't wait till tomorrow to email Albert. Do it tonight. And like you said, get your name, mailing address, and remind him which art pieces you picked up. I mean, I'm going to give him a list after the show is over, but it's always good. And then that way he'll be able to get his invoices out to you quickly. So not a bad start, Albert. I mean, we 18 of the 25 sold. I mean, I would have been happier with 25 out of 25, but we can't expect miracles.
Can't make everyone happy. Yeah. Yes, it's FedEx. It's all FedEx service. So sorry, I can't do any other way. Maybe fix something. Yes, there's a lot of Bruce Timm fakes out there. So don't buy them on eBay. Do not buy them on eBay. But Bill, thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, my pleasure, Albert. Again, you did this, for me the way I know it and I appreciate it. And,
no problem.
I mean,
thank you for having me. Thank everyone for joining. Thank you for supporting CAF, supporting this channel. Thank you.
Comic Art Live, yeah. And
Comic Art Live.
You did have one other question from Brian. He wanted to ask about that the lot 3. That was the pair of small roughs.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not published. It's not a commission. Just Bruce just did it for fun. I guess he saw a Barry Smith Conan book and just said, "Hey, I want to draw this," and just did it. So he just does things for fun. So that was a fun piece. So yeah, it wasn't anything, like a commission or anything like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. And Marcus is trying to bundle the Wonder Woman together. So I don't think that's going to happen, Marcus, even to a good friend like you. And
now he's going to go on strike.
So Albert, we can let everybody know that you do want to have a rematch against Mike. We're just going to have to plan it out.
I have to beat that Ramita fanboy. Yes, I have to beat him. So I won't be happy until I beat this fanboy. But yeah, I got to beat him, and I'm going to put up some really high priced items this time. So if I lose, I lose, but it's going to be really great pieces.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull out
that's the only reason he beat you, was he had a couple of higher priced items. I mean, and some of them sold on his recap. So you would have clobbered him if he didn't get that lucky.
Yeah, that recap. I mean, come on. It should have been just like the regular one,
I know. Well, so we don't know when we're going to do it. It could be 2 months from now, but as soon as we know, because I know, Albert, you've got a really busy schedule probably through at least the middle of October. So
yeah, it just depends on the New York Comic Con. If it happens, who knows if it's going to happen. Toronto Fan Expo, I don't know if it's going to happen. So it's sort of all these weird shows that I don't know if it's going to happen because they're so big. They're really big shows, and in big cities that I'm not sure if the government will or the city will let it happen. Right. So I don't know how they control the crowd in New York Comic Con. It's a huge crowd. I know they sold out the tickets, but to get people to move the line, I think it might. I don't know if it's gonna. I really don't know if it's going to happen. I honestly don't know. They closed the car show, which is one of the biggest events in New York. They closed that down. So, but then again, they let that free concert happen. But then it was in the middle of Central Park, so it was an open air. So they let that happen, and then it got rained out. So, so it really did get canceled. But I don't know if New York Comic Con is going to happen, and I don't know if Fan Expo is going to happen. And if those two don't happen, boy, my October is totally free. The 2 shows just knocked right out,
I mean, I can tell you that I'd rather do it in October just because we have the next Comic Art Live show on CAF is the weekend of the 13th and 14th of November. So ideally, I wouldn't want to have you be, a week or 2 ahead or even after that, because you figure a lot of people are going to be spending a lot of money during that. I'd rather keep you at least 2 or 3 weeks away from that show.
Sure.
And you have the holiday too and everything. So
yeah, sure, no problem with that. Yeah, I mean, I want to. I got to beat Berkey's ass, and can I say ass? Try.
You can say that. You can say it.
Yes, I really want to kick his ass, but no, I'm not going to be in Baltimore. But see, I think I might be in Seattle, Emerald City. That's the next show I'm supposed to be doing. But that's in December, so hope to see some people there. But yeah, it's a crazy time right now. We're not sure if the show's going to happen. But so far, no, I don't think any shows got closed down yet, right? I mean,
I
that
haven't seen
crazy
any of that.
Florida one happened. That Dallas one's going to happen. Portland's going to happen. They're not shutting that Portland one, that Rose City that's coming up pretty soon. And I don't know where the other shows are. Like Baltimore, I believe is still happening. I don't think anything's stopping that.
No, they're still sending out PR announcements, so I think they're going to try. But I don't know. I personally, I think I'll feel better now waiting just till 2022 and letting everything pass, because you just don't. Once they send the kids back to school, God only knows what's going to happen. Remember last year in the fall, at the end of the summer, the trend was going down, and then everybody went back to school, and then
just once you get that big gathering, it spikes up. So
Dragon Con. Bootlegging mentioned Dragon Con is
Dragon Con's happening I don't think that's going to stop. Nothing's stopping that one. So wow, Boston is 11 days away. Yeah. I'm not going to be in Boston, though. I'm sorry, Carol. Yeah, no Boston for me. But yeah, it's a crazy time, and hopefully I can get to some of these shows. There's so few of them I can get to, but hopefully New York Comic Con will happen, and we can get something going on, maybe right after New York Comic Con or something, like in between. We can squeeze it right in the middle.
Yeah, well, that would be good. And hey, if you end up missing out on some shows, we can always do another one of these art drops, but maybe on a Saturday afternoon to keep everybody in Europe happy with us.
Yeah, we got to do it on Saturdays, so get these Europeans all happy. And sure, I have no problem in doing it on a Saturday. My wife might have a problem with it, but I have no problem.
Well, hey, if you're missing out on shows, you got to be getting out there somehow. And I think everybody enjoyed this.
Yeah, we do it early enough, like a 10 o'clock show. How about when is the show on Saturdays?
I've typically done the Saturday shows at 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
I did do a Dealers episode at 5 as a test, but 5 wasn't any better attendance wise than the 1 p.m. ones, and I'd rather do it at 1 p.m.
Yeah, do as early as you can, so at least people can do things during the day. Sun's still out.
Exactly.
And if I'm on it, it'll be finished within an hour.
That's right. And Ruben said you could do a vintage art drop sometime if you ever were up for that.
Of course I will. Yeah, that's easy for me. That won't be easy, but I figured most of fans doesn't like the more vintage pieces.
Well, you figure that's more than half of what sells on Dueling Dealers, and so I think that my audience really, it's diverse. But
when I saw Dueling Dealers, I didn't want the same items that Mike and Anthony was selling. I wanted something a little different. And it's just different artists, things that haven't been shown before, or things that they never put up for sale. So I try to make it. I had a really tough time picking the items because I wanted to be somewhat different from what those guys are selling. So, the next one I'll do it. I'll pick up some. I know I'm going to put up some very expensive pieces. So forget about the other. Forget about trying to fit it within a budget. Screw that shit. Put $100,000 piece. I don't care. Let's get it going.
You never know.
Get it ready. Get ready for a $250,000 cover. Anyway.
And Rick Welch said, no, Cosmic Odyssey. No, hopefully we won't see any more Cosmic Odyssey on the Dueling Dealer show.
Sorry, no Green Lantern 76 either. No.
All right. Well, listen, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and making this thing happen and do as well as it did. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the new people who became members because of this event, and I can guarantee you we'll do more. At least one. My hope would be to do one members only event sale every month. and try to keep those on the weekend when possible. But I'm going to be flexible to work with the dealer schedules, and we'll do them whenever they're free. But again, thank you again so much, and Albert, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now I owe you a favor. So
oh yes, okay, I like
that's exactly what you wanted to hear. All right, everybody.
Yes.
Again, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you again soon.